to our knees. Before we do any more movements, we're going to find that this is a cruel one, I'm afraid, folks. We're going to find that center point here on your sole again that you found when you were lying down. We're going to raise up and cross our feet one on top of the other. So the insole, the instep, the top of my right foot is now resting on that center point of my sole. So this is quite a pressure, be aware of this, you've done it before. You can either stay there and just push gently down into the sole of the foot, or you can sit back down onto your heels, and this is a big pressure, remember. If you don't like it, come back up. Have a little wriggle around until you feel that you're sitting right on the middle point of that sole. I've got my back to you now. So here we're just going to do a little breath practice to take our mind off what we're doing, and we'll swap feet in a second. Okay, so let's just do Vishnu Mudra. Find that center of the Anya chakra. Your foot will start to scream at you. Try and take your attention to what we're doing in the breath practice. We're going to take, anybody that's not doing this, just do the breath practice. We're going to take our ring finger, close off the left nostril, thumb and close off the right. We're going to breathe in through both nostrils and take alternate nostrils to breathe out. So when you're ready, inhale through both nostrils. Close the left, and exhale through the right. Inhale through both nostrils. Close the right, exhale through the left. Same thing again, inhale through both nostrils. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through both nostrils. Close the right, exhale through the left. So continue with that pattern for 3 more breaths. As you breathe, count the breaths on your fingers. So use your fingers, tapping them onto your thigh maybe. Count 3 breaths. So 3 full breaths would be exhale right, exhale left. After the 3rd breath, or wherever you are now, let go of the breath. Come up to kneeling, pat the feet out. Notice the sensation in your feet. If you're not doing the feet, don't worry. We're just going to go back and do another 5 breaths like that again on the opposite side. So if you're doing the feet, cross the feet, either stay up or sit down, or you can put a brick in between your legs. It might be less pressure. The idea here is to put on a bit of pressure onto that pressure point in the sole of your foot. So make sure you find it. You might have to wriggle. It's almost painful. So this time, 5 breaths on your own. Inhale and then exhale alternately. Use your fingers and your thumb on your thigh to count your 5 breaths. So begin when you're ready with a right exhale. And if you started with the other one, don't worry. So just tapping your fingers to remind you what breath you're on. In my case, it would be actually after each left exhale, I put my finger down. Well, we've got about 2 more to do. We'll finish after the 2nd round. Those that are sitting on the feet, no, now I've mentioned the feet, your mind's gone back to them, but we're still trying to breathe and count here. I shouldn't have mentioned them, should I? So once we're finished, let go of the breath, unattach the feet, have a little pat out, and just sit down back onto your knees for a second, everybody. Don't worry if you haven't done the full 5. So the point of that was obviously that the breath and the counting and the fingers, etc., take your mind off what's happening in the rest of your body. The other thing we did there was we stimulated that center point in our feet. And if you go to reflexologist, I'm not a reflexologist, but I do know a little bit about the bits and pieces in your feet. That area covers an awful lot of the organs in your body, and it can get very stale and tight in that area. It's also the plantar fascia on your foot, so that needs to be released every now and again. Otherwise, it gets very painful and tight, that area, the plantar fasciitis, it's called. So we've done a couple of things there that are beneficial. It wasn't all about putting you through pain. Okay, so